In this video, I'm going to try to install macOS X on my iPad on UTMSE. I'm going to be following a configuration that I got from a YouTube video of somebody trying to install macOS X on a Mac on UTM. Let's hope this configuration will still work on macOS, on iPadOS on UTMSE. First, we're going to create a new VM, make a new virtual machine, and browse for the files. Oh, perfect. Mac, the first ISO is right there. Continue. Now, let me see. He put in his configuration. I'm copying the configuration here, of course. So I'm going to see what is in my photos here. First, it's a... oh my gosh, where is it? A Power PC and a Mac 99 based Power Mac. Then one CPU core, so go down to one CPU core. It doesn't say how much the memory should be in this picture. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay. And then I'll just leave it at like 1 terabyte. Let's try that, maybe. Here he put 10. We do not need a shared directory, and I'm going to name it OS space X. OSX. Now, we're not done yet. It says we're going to go into settings, and then we need to go to let me see what he does here. Oh my gosh. QEMU. I think that's what he did. And I need to turn on, I think that would be in system maybe. Boom. Turn that on. And then what else did he do? He went to sound and he chose, so we're going to go back to sound. And what did he choose? He chose the chose which one? It's hard for me to see what he chose. I don't know which he chose. However, just stick with that. And then let's see here. What else did he change? I think he did change something in display. So let me just turn down my volume to 0 and see what he said in the YouTube video. Network. So let me go to network. And let me see what he chose for network. So for network, he chose the... You know what, how about we just start with this? And then we're going to go to information. I think if I made that. And I'm just going to choose the... Now with that, let's boot it up and see if this YouTuber lied to me or if he is correct. Hey. It looks like it's booting up. It doesn't look like it's frozen. It might be. But we're going to boot this up and see what happens. Heck yeah. And then we cannot forget the rest of the ISO files. We just need to see how long this is going to take to install. Oh no. So anyways, now that we do know that, I'm going to do the rest off camera. I mean, not off camera. I'm just not going to be talking. Just watch what I do. Maybe easier. Okay, so it looks like it's booting up. Chop chop. Maybe I am going to talk in this video. Let's just see how long it takes for this thing to boot up. I'm getting bored waiting for this. Hey. We got into the installation, and my magic trackpad is working. Mac OS X. I think this is so cool to see this blue and white stuff. It is so, like, I wouldn't say nostalgic, but, like, I think it's very cool here. Be back once this thing boots up. Okay, guys, we're booted up. That took longer. I was about to think about, I'm going to shut down the VM because it's taking way too long. But it's booting, and I like that. So what we're going to do is go to installer. This took a long time for it to boot, so let's hope when I partition it, it doesn't go wrong. We go to disk utility, and we'll be back once this loads, unless this loads pretty darn fast. Okay, guys, it finally loaded up, and I'll know why we have a CD here, and 4 things here. But what we're going to do is go to partition, and we're going to click on for one partition, and then I'm going to name it Mac OS. Then we're going to do partition. Looks like it's done in just a few seconds here. Done. Now we can close. Where's my mouse? We're going to click on continue. Continue again, and we're going to agree to the ridiculous terms and conditions. Continue, agree. And then it will show you this. This is normal. What you're going to do is click on installer, quit installer, and now we're just going to don't quit, and now we're just going to shut down the VM. Just restart the VM, and we'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. And now as you can see, we do not have the red thing again. Can we... Oh. There we go. Now let's see here, what can we change? Install macOS. Archive and install. Should we erase it? And it's... Well, we already did erase it, so... we cannot do anything. The reason why I wanted to do that is sometimes you can disable a few settings, but I guess you can't. I really do not want to. The thing is, you can sometimes disable a few things. Like, install macOS X. We have to make sure that's selected, of course. I guess we'll have to... Can we customize it now? Thank you. Alright. Now... printer drivers, we do not need that. Let's see, language translations. Do we need that? That's what I wonder. Language. Let me ask Gemini here. Is it okay for me when I'm installing it? Is it okay for me to turn off the language translation thing?
Yes, you can uncheck the language translations box.
How about this?
It will save you some
the XXL thing. Can I keep that off, or do I need that on?
X11 is a windowing system for Unix-like operating systems and is required to run some applications. If you're unsure,
how about this? How about the BSD? Do I need that?
BSD subsystem is a core component of macOS and is required for the operating system to function properly. It's best to leave that one checked.
How about this one? This one right here. The one that my mouse is pointing to.
If you uncheck the fonts option, it will prevent the installation of all non-essential fonts. This will save disk space, but may affect the display of certain documents or web pages. It's generally recommended to keep this option checked unless you have a specific reason to exclude fonts.
I guess that's it. Now we turn off a few stuff just to make the installation a little bit more easier. Now we can click on install. Oh, great. I guess we're going to another speed lap. Now, I would say one thing you guys should try to do is putting the VM on pause for 1 quick second, going into iPad or iPhone settings. So I'm going to open that right now. And then going down to display. Oh. Where is it? Display and brightness. If I'm reading that correctly. Go down to auto lock 2 minutes to never. Then you can continue on with your installation. Now you guys might be asking me, why would I want to do that? That means the display will not go black. So if you guys are installing it on an iPad and you guys just, I don't know, need to go grab a quick snack or get a drink of water, or whatever you need to do, like feed your pet or something, you can just leave the iPad alone and the screen will not go black. Then that's good, because then you get the point, because then the screen will not go black and then you do not need to start all over. So with that out of the way, I'm going to plug in the iPad for it to charge while this installation goes, and then I'll be back with you once this installation is all done. Let me grab my charger. I'm just going to plug this in while it installs, and I'll do my stuff, and I will be back with you anytime soon. Okay? Oh, and do not forget, do not ever delete the other files. Alright. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna put a pause on this. Okay, so I finally got a lot of stuff done, and I am happy on that. And then I'm gonna do a bit more editing, and then I'll be back once this is all done. Yeah, I hope, it was a long wait. My gosh. Continue. Just wanted to tell you, thank you guys for enjoying this video. I'm going to be installing more UTM stuff. So, if you guys like UTM, this might also be a channel for you guys. And I record, yeah. Okay, guys, now what we're going to do is tap the screen, tap the arrow, and we're going to put in the second ISO file. So we're going to click on this little gear icon, and we're going to click on CD-DVD and click on change. Now that's going to show this up, and now we're going to use disk 2, insert that, and let's see if the installation will continue. Because it says here, there we go. Now it should continue the installation. There we go. Now it's extracting. It's doing its work. It's doing it, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, let me just check here. Yep, okay. So now it's saying please into the macOS X install disk CD3. So now I'm going to tap on the arrow, tap on this little gear, and I'm going to change it to the disk 3. So disk 3, here we go. And I think that might be the last part. Because if there's a disk 4, then I do not know. But there we go. Let's see if that finishes up. This is taking quite a while, I'm not going to lie. There we go. Thank you. So it says about 5 minutes. There we go. It's finishing up here. About 4 minutes remaining. And then, yeah. And then preparing X11. Whatever. Speed lap. Guys, it looks like it's done. And now we can swipe up of this. And, yep, I am. Now we just need to do this. And I think it's done. We'll see. We're going to quit out of this and see what happens. It's restarting. And, yeah. You're welcome for the speed lap. So, yeah, let's see here. Yep. It looks like it's going to restart. We have the blue background and a little mouse. Yes. Now we're going to run through this. Heck yeah. Now I need to get a picture of that. Get the mouse out of here and get a picture of it. Heck yeah. And we'll be back once the setup is done. We booted into the desktop. We're all set. Let's see here. Now if we go to About This Mac, let's see if that will load up. Mac OS X. Heck yeah. What happens if I try to shut down the VM and reopen it? No, I'm not going to restart. I want to shut it down. I'm going to shut down the VM. Shut down. Shut down. And then I'm just going to tap the arrow and turn off the VM. Yes. And now we're going to go back into Mac OS X. And reboot into the OS X install media thing. Heck yeah. We are booting into the thing, I guess. I do not know. I hope I didn't mess it up. It looks like it's booting. Let's hope it's not booting into the installer. But it's booting. There's nothing in the CDs, so like it cannot boot into the installation. This happens. So let's see what happens here. We'll see if this boots up successfully. So far, so good. We just say see if we get the spinning wheel. And you guys are very welcomed for the speed lapse of the installation because it was a tiring wait. So we got the Apple logo. It looks like it's booting into whatever it boots into, I guess. There we go. We got the spinning wheel thing. And then once this boots, we'll finish the video. Then if you guys want to see me install other operating systems, let me know down in the comments section below. And of course, I'll do whatever you guys wish. That's if I can, or if I have time or whatever. So yeah, we'll be back if this boots in. It looks like we're all set. We have our applications right here. And yeah, now let's just shut down the VM. And I'll see you guys in the next video on UTM. That is, if you guys even want it. Alright, there we go. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.